Interior Chinatown is not only entertaining, but it's also empowering, especially for the Asian Americans and anybody who's ever felt like a background character in someone else's story. And embodying Willis, you're bringing humanity to roles that might otherwise be tropes or stereotypes. As a journeyman in this industry who's experienced the realities of this industry, what was it about Charles's story that resonated so deeply with you? And what has it meant to you to know that you've helped open so many doors for young Asian creatives who won't have to face as many invisible ceilings as you have?
Wow, thank you so much. When I first read the book, I didn't put the book down. I read it in like half a day in one sitting. I just couldn't believe someone captured the Asian American experience so well and almost my own career so well. It started off as a background character, feeling like you needed to sneak in to even get like a two-line part, and I was Chinese teenager number two. I was person in line, and then I was tech guy, which he talks about in the book. I was like, oh my God, this is so wild. But then, of course, the book wasn't based on me. It was just based on the experience and psychologically how it feels oftentimes to be an Asian American in this industry and an Asian American in this country, a background story in somebody, a background actor in somebody else's story. So it's really cool to be able to tackle the role. Each episode, I feel like I just have to go back to a certain time of my life to inform
Mm,
what Willis was going through. Um, and it's not just me as an actor, right? I think everybody had felt some kind of way, especially as an Asian American, being invisible, being the underdog, being something that kind of just in the background. Um, and then to the second part of the question, I think thank you. I don't think about that day to day. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Don't get, if I don't then nail an audition, I never blame it on, there's not enough Asian representation. That's why they didn't give me the job. Sure, that might have been the reason. But I just blamed it on, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be a better actor on the next audition. I'm going to be a better
mm.
comedian and tell a better joke next time. So, um, and I still kind of go through that mindset, whether it's reading for the role of Willis or showing up to work every day, just it's about the work. And it's almost like a blind and sometimes stupid belief that I could do it, although there wasn't a lot of examples. And thank you for saying that, but it's not just me, it's
Yeah.
obviously everyone around me. And I'm so proud of everyone from Crazy Rich Asians and to now everyone here. You got Ronnie, you got Chloe, you got Tai Ma, you got Diana Lynn, all like legends, and being able to share the screen with them. And seeing now the possibility of like, okay, I hope a kid now, when they tell their parents they want to be an actor or a writer, back in the day, the parents are like, it's not even possible. What are you talking about? Do you see yourself up there? But now I think they can be like, hey, look at Charlie Yu, look at, whoever. And I think it's just the beginning of us trying to open the door a little bit. But first and foremost, I think what's important is the show has to be entertaining. It has to be good. And then you can capture, the deeper themes and everything, so people can resonate. So I hope we accomplish that.
Yeah, you definitely did. That's going to mean so much to so many people. And final question for you. Charles wrote Interior Chinatown and is a showrunner on this show. He made it really clear that this is inspired by the source material, but its own living, breathing thing. As you brought your interpretation of Willis to life, what's something that you wanted to make sure was translated from page to screen? And how did you also put your own creative stamp on him?
Mm. That was such a blessing to have Charlie be on set every day. That has never been done. George R. Martin wasn't the showrunner. Like, this is so rare to be able to write this book, create the story, and run the show and write the script. So the man is amazing. And for me, I think the show is so like complex in a way, and there's so many moving parts and so many things that are different than a regular TV show and very ambitious. I let Charlie worry about that world. All I had to focus on was Willis's journey. And it's a very human journey, right? He has a difficult relationship with his father. He's trying to move past the grieving process of his brother. Him and his best friend might not see eye to eye, and then this new girl comes in. So these are all very human relationships and stories. And I think me as an actor, I just focused on that and whatever mystery and the otherworldly thing that Willis is experiencing through this weird world of his, I'm going through at the same time the audience is. So a lot of times I don't even know the answer. I'm not supposed to. So in a way, I just had to try to keep it grounded in a very human way for Willis.